Ready to hitchhike across the galaxy?
I'm strapped in.
Perfect, because today we're taking a deep dive into The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
One of the funniest, most thought-provoking books ever written.
And we love to get granular, so we're dissecting excerpts that you, our amazing listeners, sent in.
We're talking about a fictional travel guide for the entire galaxy.
Quirky, often inaccurate. Think of it like your eccentric uncle trying to give travel tips.
But always hilarious.
And it all starts with that iconic advice: don't panic.
Easier said than done, right? Especially when your planet's about to be demolished.
Oh man, poor Arthur Dent. Just an average guy living in an average house.
Until his house is demolished. And then the Earth is demolished.
Talk about a bad day.
To make way, no less, for a hyperspace bypass.
A hyperspace bypass.
You know, like a galactic freeway?
Or like, the inconvenience in the way.
Basically, the best part. Earth's entry in this guide.
Don't tell me.
Mostly harmless.
Mostly harmless. That's it. You blow up our entire planet for a bypass and we're mostly harmless.
It really makes you wonder who's calling the shots out there.
Right. Who are these cosmic bureaucrats?
Well, in this case, it's the Vogons.
The Vogons.
They're the ones who destroy Earth. Not really evil, just, bureaucratic.
And dull.
Oh, incredibly dull. In fact, they might be most famous for their poetry.
Ah, yes, Vogon poetry.
Considered the third worst in the entire universe.
I've heard it can cause physical pain.
It's like having your brain slowly beaten with a dictionary.
I think Adams actually included an excerpt in the book, right?
Oh, he did. It starts with something like, "Oh, fret old grunt bugly."
I'm already cringing.
It's brilliant, though, isn't it?
It is, in a way.
Uses something as mundane as bad poetry to just highlight the absolute absurdity of, well, everything.
And Arthur, our hapless hero, how does he escape this Vogon poetry slam?
Ah, that's where his friend comes in. Ford Prefect.
Who just so happens to be an alien.
An alien researcher for the guide, actually. Stranded on Earth. For 15 years, can you imagine?
Talk about an undercover assignment.
Right. Adams was sneaky with that reveal, wasn't he?
Totally caught me off guard. So Ford, he whisks Arthur away from Earth, seconds before it goes kablooey.
Talk about a close shave, right?
And they escape in a ship powered by, wait for it, the Infinite Improbability Drive.
Now there's a mouthful. The Infinite Improbability Drive.
It's pure Adams genius, this thing.
It really is.
Okay, so it's a spaceship engine that can travel anywhere in the universe?
Instantaneously.
Just by, get this, generating highly improbable events.
You could be, I don't know, making toast, and suddenly you're
On the moon.
eating that toast with a Yeti.
It's absurd, obviously, but somehow it fits. In this crazy universe.
That's Adams for you. You almost buy it, right?
Totally. Makes you wonder, what are the chances? But then, are we just playing those odds all the time anyway?
Now you're getting it. That's the metaphor right there. Life throws curveballs. We just got to roll with them.
And who's the king of curveballs? Who do they bump into on their improbable travels? Only Zaphod Beeblebrox.
Of all the beings in all the galaxy.
The two-headed, three-armed, semi-galactic president.
What a mouthful that is every time.
But it's so much fun to say.
It is.
Zaphod's like the galaxy's most charming rogue.
Definitely charming.
Little rough around the edges. Okay, maybe more than a little.
He does steal a heart of gold,
True, true. The spaceship. Powered by, yep, you guessed it, the Infinite Improbability Drive.
And why does he steal this incredible ship?
Because he's on a quest, of course.
A quest that even he doesn't understand.
Classic Zaphod.
And this quest, what does it lead him to?
The legendary planet factory, Magrathea.
Magrathea. Can you imagine a whole planet just pumping out planets?
Like some cosmic assembly line?
It's mind-blowing.
Here we are on Earth, thinking we're so special. Turns out we're just one planet in their catalog.
And the custom order at that.
Wait, what?
Earth wasn't just any planet.
Oh, no.
It was specifically designed.
Custom made.
To calculate the ultimate answer.
The ultimate answer to life, the universe, and everything.
You got it.
Hold on. So you're telling me all of human history, all the drama, the love, the wars, the bad hair days, it was all just to find some big cosmic answer.
That's the gist, yeah.
And did they ever figure it out?
Well, there was a supercomputer, Deep Thought.
Deep Thought, right.
Took it 7.5 million years to crunch the numbers.
7.5 million years. I can't even get my phone battery to last a day.
But finally it spit out the answer.
Drum roll.
42.
42. That's it. After all that, the ultimate answer is 42.
There's a catch, though.
Let me guess. They lost the receipt for the planet.
No, they never figured out the question.
You're kidding. 42 and nobody knows what the question is.
Mm.
That's just cruel even for this universe.
It's classic Adams.
But that's the point, right? He's messing with us.
Think about it. We're so obsessed with answers. What if we don't even know what to ask in the first place?
It's like, I don't know, showing up for a test and they hand you a blank sheet of paper.
And then they say, surprise, the answer is 42.
I demand a refund. But I kind of want to know more, too.
And that's the beauty of it. It makes you think, doesn't it?
Totally. Okay, but hold on. We left out someone pretty important, didn't we?
Who's that?
Trillian.
Ah, yes. Trillian, the astrophysicist. Arthur met her just before, well, you know.
Right before Earth went boom. What a day for a meet cute.
Quite a coincidence they both escaped.
Do you think that's all it was? A coincidence.
Well, about that. It turns out Trillian's mice,
Her mice.
Benji and Frankie, they're not just any mice.
Okay, I'm sensing a butt coming.
But they're hyper-intelligent, pan-dimensional beings who were using Earth as part of their research project.
Hold the phone. Pan-dimensional supermice. Are you serious?
You heard right. Those mice, pulling the strings all along.
So it's not just enough to have Vogons with a bad case of writer's block. We've got lab mice running experiments on the entire planet.
And now they need Arthur's help.
Arthur. The guy who just wanted to save his house from the wrecking ball.
He's the last piece of the puzzle, apparently. They need his unique, well, human perspective to figure out the ultimate question.
The question to which the answer is 42.
The very same.
This is blowing my mind. We think we're so smart, top of the food chain, and bam! Pan-dimensional mice are using us as lab rats.
It really makes you question, what is intelligence, anyway? Who are we to decide who's running the show? Maybe it's the mice.
Maybe we should all be paying a lot more attention to what our rodents are up to.
Adams has a way of making you see things from a whole new perspective, doesn't he?
He really does. It's funny, though, even though it's these huge mind-bending concepts, he never loses that sense of humor.
That's the magic of it. You're laughing one minute, questioning the very nature of reality the next.
And reaching for a towel, apparently.
Always have your towel ready.
So what's the takeaway here? After all these twists and turns, these wild revelations, where do we even begin to make sense of it all?
I think it goes back to that very first piece of advice, don't you? Don't panic. The universe is a chaotic, confusing, and often hilarious place.
And sometimes the answer really is 42.
Even if we don't know the question.
Maybe it's not about finding the answers, but enjoying the ride.
Exactly, embracing the absurdity and never, ever losing that sense of wonder.
Because who knows? Maybe there really are pan-dimensional mice out there, just waiting for us to catch up. And maybe, just maybe, they have some really great cheese. This has been an incredible deep dive into the world of The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Thanks for exploring these excerpts with us, and remember, don't forget your towel.